Joining us now is Sarah Krebs, director of the Cornell Brooks School Tech Policy Institute, again, at Cornell. Sarah, good to have you. We have yet to really fully understand the division that resulted in the firing of Altman, but it certainly seems to go back to the different view, perhaps, of the technology itself by the board and Mr. Altman in terms of pushing it forward towards maximum profitability versus the concerns that the old board had.
On Friday, November 17, 2023, the AI world was shocked by the news that Sam Altman, the co-founder and CEO of OpenAI, was fired by the board of directors of the company. The board said that Altman was not consistently candid in his communications with the board, but did not provide any specific details or examples of his alleged dishonesty. The statement is so vague that it leaves people wondering what lies behind the curtain. It's been a few weeks since the dramatic events unfolded, and Sam Altman has already made a triumphant return to the company, emerging victorious in the battle. In a turn of events, it was the board that got fired and replaced by a new one. After piecing together a few scattered facts and clues, we're starting to get a glimpse of what might have actually happened. So, stick around until the end to find out the true story of Sam Altman and the OpenAI saga. The story began on Thursday, November 16th, when Ilya Sutskever, the chief scientist and co-founder of OpenAI, texted Altman to schedule a call for the next day. Sutskever did not reveal the purpose of the call, but he had already informed Mira Murati, the CTO of OpenAI, that Altman would be fired. Murati, who had been with the company for 5 years, was chosen to be the interim CEO in Altman's place. On Friday, November 17th, at noon, Sutskever called Altman and gave him some tough news. He said the board decided to fire him and kick him off the board right away. The reason he gave was that Altman wasn't honest when talking to the board, making it hard for them to do their job. Sutskever didn't say exactly what Altman lied about, but some people think it might be related to the company's money, plans, and goals. Altman was stunned and angry. He felt that he had done nothing wrong and that he had been betrayed by his co-founders and colleagues. He tweeted a brief message after the call, saying that he loved his time at OpenAI. Altman's firing was announced publicly on the company's blog shortly after. The post, signed by the board of directors, said that the decision was made after a deliberative review process and that new leadership was necessary as the company moved forward. The post also thanked Altman for his contributions and expressed confidence in Murati's ability to lead the company in the interim. Shortly after the firing of Altman was made public, a wave of backlash and protests from the OpenAI employees and the AI community occurred. Greg Brockman, the co-founder and president of OpenAI, announced his resignation shortly after Altman's departure, saying he was shocked and saddened by the board's decision. 3 senior researchers, Jakub Pachoki, Alexander Madry, and Simon Siddett, also quit the company in solidarity with Altman. Altman's supporters claimed that he was ousted for pursuing a bold and visionary agenda for AI, while his critics accused him of being reckless and secretive. A group of OpenAI employees also posted an open message on GitHub expressing their frustration and disappointment with the board's lack of transparency and accountability. Hold on, let's chill down a little bit. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more AI-related content like this one. Okay, let's continue. The turmoil at OpenAI caught the attention of Microsoft, the exclusive cloud provider and a major investor in the company. Microsoft CEO, Satya Nadella, intervened to resolve the crisis and prevent further damage to the partnership. Nadella reached out to Altman and Brockman and offered them a deal: join Microsoft as the leader of a new AI research team. Nadella also promised to provide them with ample resources and autonomy to pursue their AI vision. After long and arduous negotiation, the board agreed to reverse its decision and reinstate Altman as the CEO, on the condition that he would share more information and consult more with the board and the employees on the AI safety issues. In a tweet, Sutskever expressed his deep regret for his participation in the board's actions and vowed to do everything he could to reunite the company. Altman accepted the board's apology and agreed to come back to OpenAI as a guest until the investigation was completed and the governance structure was reformed. And finally, on Tuesday, Just 3 days after being ousted, Altman was officially reinstated as CEO. However, the agreement for his return led to a restructuring of the board of directors. 2 of the board members who had removed Altman, Tasha McCauley and Helen Toner, were replaced by new members. The new board will be chaired by Brett Taylor, a highly regarded figure in the tech industry and former CEO of Salesforce and Twitter. Larry Summers, an economist and former Treasury Secretary, joined the new board as an independent member. Adam D'Angelo is the only remaining member from the previous board, and he was one of the 3 independents who voted for Altman's removal. In addition to the 3-person board, OpenAI also announced that Microsoft will have a non-voting observer seat on the board. While the exact reasons and details behind the board's decision remain unclear, there are several speculations that have emerged based on the available information. According to some reports, OpenAI had been working on a secretive and powerful AI model codenamed QStar, which was supposed to be a major step towards achieving AGI. Altman was reportedly pushing for the rapid development and deployment of QStar, without adequate oversight and transparency from the board and the employees. Some of the board members, especially the co-founder and chief scientist Ilya Sutskever, were concerned about the safety and alignment of QStar and feared that it could pose serious risks of misuse, accidents, and social disruption. This led to a clash between Altman and the board, which resulted in his removal. Another possible factor that may have played a role in the board's decision was the difference in ideologies and visions between the old board and Altman. The old board, which consisted of 3 independent members and 2 OpenAI employees, was more cautious and conservative in its approach to AI development, prioritizing safety and ethics over speed and innovation. Altman, on the other hand, was more aggressive and visionary in his approach, pursuing a bold and ambitious agenda for AI, and envisioning AGI as a transformative technology that could benefit humanity. Altman also had a strong influence and support from the employees, who shared his vision and trusted his leadership. The board may have felt threatened or challenged by Altman's dominance and direction and decided to fire him to regain control and authority over the company. It has been a hectic day at OpenAI, undoubtedly causing a lot of confusion in the process. People are unsure about the reasons and problems happening behind the scenes. An investigation is happening to find out what really happened, but it might not tell the whole story because different people have their own interests in this situation. So, what do you think of this story? Do you agree or disagree with the board's decision and its reversal? Or maybe you have some theory of what actually happened. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more AI-related content. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.